Hello sir, I'm Nikita from College Dunya. I welcome you under the initiative of Thoughts of Education. Sir, I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jayesh N.Desai, Principal B.R.C.M. College of Business Administration and Protein Management Faculty under Sarvajanik University. Yes.
That's great sir. So sir, since how many years are you working in this field?
I'm in management education for last 22 years and I'm heading this institution for a decade now.
Sir, is there anything that keeps you connected to this industry?
Definitely, the main thing is zeal to work with young minds and philosophy and passion to make difference to the kids, and through which we intend to provide people with good attitude and skills to industry and our nation.
That's correct, sir. And sir, as we know that we have just faced the COVID phase. So, what is the rate of admission right now, and has it increased from last year?
Well, madam, B.R.C.M is a premium institution in South Gujarat region. We have a history of allotting 100% of our seats to students for last 2 decades now. And same has remained. COVID has not affected us anything. Rather, this year we are increasing our intake by 1 division.
So, how does the curriculum of B.R.C.M ensures the best practice in the industry?
Well, with the formation of Sarvajanik University, when we designed syllabus of BBA program in B.R.C.M, we had kept certain things in our mind. Essentially, the main motto is to contribute to skill building and provide industrial exposure. And that's why what we have done is our entire course curriculum is designed keeping in mind a variety of different skills which are required from a management graduate. May it be management skills, soft skills, life skills, and so on and so forth. At the same time, our curriculum provides maximum opportunity for industrial exposure. When I was talking about skills and industrial exposure, we have provided substantial flexibility in our syllabus structure as well, where we are providing different type of electives to our students. Our students get to choose from a series of general electives, professional electives, and transdisciplinary electives, so as to make all-round development of our students.
So, sir, apart from studies, are there any extracurricular activities that happen in B.R.C.M campus to enhance the skill of students?
Lots of activities. B.R.C.M and student activities are very linked ones. We have carefully designed lots and lots of activities which are essentially aimed at inculcating certain values and skills which we have chosen in our mission statement. Essentially, we aspire to build socially sensitive, resilient, and ethical youth with entrepreneurial spirit and global perspective. Each of these important values we have needed in our activities. Like, we have a very active NSS unit, and through NSS we are organizing number of activities which makes our youth socially sensitive. For that, we organize different programs like blood donations, charity. Particularly, we have a best practice where every year we celebrate Valentine's Day as a charity day. We run a lot of green awareness drives and many more things. Apart from that, we organize numerous competitions which are curricular related competition there, which are sports competition, etc., especially to induce resilience amongst our students. We also organize different events through our students which are practically difficult to implement, but that's what provides opportunity to our kids to become resilient in nature. Again, as I talked about entrepreneurial skills, right? We have numerous things which we are doing for that. We have a business incubation cell which helps and provokes ideas amongst our students. We run a lot of management presentation competition, business idea competition, real world business competition, and whatnot, which supports entrepreneurial vigor amongst our student. And then whoever comes up further, our incubation cell supports them to take their idea further. And that's why B.R.C.M has produced many successful entrepreneurs in this region, and numerous startups have come up in last 5 years from our stable. A lot of perspective building we do through inviting different guest lectures. We invite industry experts, people who have done something in different walk of life, to come and talk to our students, to build their perspective and their own original thought processes. And that's how we try to inculcate different chosen values in our students.
So, being the principal of B.R.C.M. College, how would you describe your philosophy of leadership?
Well, as an educational institution, we get to deal with youth, young boys and girls with huge aspirations and potential. When we work with them, right, we see immense potential in them. Actual work we do is just shaping their potential and help them to use it and capitalize upon it throughout their life. So essentially, we don't have to do much but to give them direction. Basically, we use nimble leadership styles where we provoke our students to think big and come out with big ideas, and then we motivate them to execute them and bring big picture which they have seen into the life. Yeah, for carrying out all this, we mold them, we carry out different tasks, and basically in our organization there is a servant leadership practices which are going on, where our faculties who are leaders in themselves, they rise to the occasion as per requirement and contribute to the development of students. Yeah.
So, sir, like if I talk about the challenges, what kind of challenges do you see for both higher education and specifically for B.R.C.M. College?
Well, when we are talking about 21st century, it is century of change, and changes are emerging very fast. So numerous challenges are emerging, but I would like to highlight a couple of things. If we see that recently our government has come up with National Education Policy 2020, right? A very good policy which has provided a good amount of flexibility and autonomy to higher education. And it is creating opportunities to design and deliver curriculums the way we wish, or industry linked ones. However, when all these things are happening, it is providing autonomy. It is not just providing autonomy to good committed institutions. It is loosening reins of state universities, and with that, lot of committed as well as non-committed players are entering into higher education in our country, which is bringing healthy as well as unhealthy competition in education world. Healthy competition is fine for flourishing, but the challenge comes from unhealthy ones. For particularly committed organizations like Sarvajanik University, which is philanthropic organization solely committed for development of youth in our region. Unhealthy competition creates challenges for sustaining processes which are specially driven for youth building and development, and avoiding shortcuts. So that's where this chaotic environment which is emerging is likely to create challenge. Of course, we see that this chaotic environment cannot sustain for a long time. But whatever short term this is going to remain is going to create a short term challenges, and organizations have to learn to deal with. Second part, if I talk about, if we see in this 21st century, challenges is coming from a situation where education is increasingly becoming capital intensive and technology driven. You need good capital. That's one area which has brought in change. The other change is that With privatization, education is no longer public good, and that's why philanthropic contribution or donations to good institutions have stopped. This has created challenge of sustaining our motto of providing affordable education with quality and value. And that's an emerging challenge which we are looking at and we are addressing to. Yeah.
Sir, lastly, what is the advice that you would like to give to the aspiring youth?
Well, today's youth is facing dynamic world. As I say, knowledge is changing very fast. Today's youth has to learn to become a self-learner who is equipped to learn for newer skills and technologies which are emerging in today's time, along with a strong motivation to work and contribute to society and to the country, which would take them ahead and which would contribute to development of nation as well. Thank you. Jai Hind.